The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. Brought to you by Nadex. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, we have the Dow Industrials up 70. You get the Nasdaq up 9. S&Ps are up 6.5. Gold contract down $1.80 at $12.77 an ounce. We have silver up 11 cents, $16.83. Copper to the moon, man. Copper's up 7 pennies. That sounds like a little, folks. That is a monster move in copper. $2.95 a pound. That baby's making a run for $3. Light sweet crude, we're going to have those numbers out this morning. EIA numbers 10:30. Right now it's trading up 15 cents, $47.70 a barrel. Notes and bonds, 10-year note down a tick, 126.03. 30-year bond down 6, 154.07. Now both notes and bonds, you come down with some volume yesterday. This morning, guess what? They've tested the lows and rejected it. So Fed meeting minutes
right?
at 2 o'clock. That's going to put some nice volatility inside the marketplace. King dollar is still trying to catch a bid, up 154, 93, 910. That looks like 95, 96.
Approaching that 94.
Yeah. The euro is at 117 to the U.S. dollar. The yen is at almost 111 to the U.S. dollar. Let's go over to my man, Mr. Kevin Hinks at TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. And don't forget, folks, every trading day right here, 12 to 1 Eastern Standard Time.
11 till 12.
11 to 12.
Right after us. There
11
we
to
go.
12 Eastern Standard Time, right after us. You want to understand the option market upside down. You want to understand futures upside down. They got a great show. You can get it right on your cell phone, TFNN.com. Hit Tiger TV. Great new production facility. They wrap it all in 1 hour, and bottom line, fantastic show. Now, if you haven't test drove the Thinkorswim platform, well, get over to our website and do it right now. It's a great platform. Tommy and I, we talk about the Analyzer tab.
Follow along that Analyzer tab.
It's amazing.
Those four-legged trades they were talking about yesterday. Totally.
It's just amazing. Kevin Hinks, what's going on?
Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Tommy. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, you kidding me? Hey, listen, it looks like, this is pretty wild. I heard this this morning coming in, but some of these retailers are catching a bid, man. Urban Outfitters, who I thought that thing was going to be buried.
You haven't been shopping at Urban Outfitters?
I
haven't either, but somebody has been, man. I know.
I'll tell you what, Tom, it's all about foot traffic.
Yeah.
And I think, in my opinion, it is the discount retailers that are really killing them in this environment. Now, Urban Outfitters, that's a different one, right? Because they're not a discount.
It was intriguing to hear, right? Where that.
Right.
Well,
yeah.
you know what they have that Anthropology, women love that Anthropology.
Yeah, I mean, you see, designs markets young women's casual wear as they go in.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. But I'm really looking for, like we saw out of Target today, like we'll look for from Walmart tonight, it's foot traffic.
Yeah.
Right? All these retailers are talking about higher foot traffic, and that's giving them better numbers. So I'll be interested to see if Walmart, I think that Walmart and Target are similar, even though I would say that it's not a binary event in these two. I think people that go to Target don't go to Walmart.
I would agree. There's separation there for sure.
No,
they're not completely interchangeable, right?
Right,
Although
they
are those big retailer
retailers.
discounters, yeah.
Right. So it'd be interesting because, let's face it, I thought Home Depot had pretty good numbers yesterday, and they hurt that stock bad.
Oh, and they did. They had great numbers.
Right.
Listen, you see how many calls we got, on the
Everything
air
was
that wanted to buy it.
earnings,
Yeah,
exactly.
Right. Yeah. Right. So, people seem to be spending money on their biggest investment, which is their house.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I think that I thought Home Depot hit pretty good numbers yesterday, but a lot of these stocks have had quite a run. So you may be seeing some of that.
Which totally makes sense,
Right.
Yeah.
Target hit $57. Now it's $54.80.
Right.
It's come down a bit. So, the overall market seems like it's a little tired. The earnings have been coming in. We're getting late in the earnings season, so a little less headlines are coming out. But some of these retailers are still putting up the numbers, and the discounters seem to be doing better than the normal retailers.
Yeah, just like we were talking about yesterday, Kevin. We're so used to. I mean, why would you don't? I always used to like deals, but I can't even think of buying something. Someone says a price, well, okay, you don't even ask them anymore as a negotiation. You say, well, I want to pay this money. If they say, well, no, then, well, good, I'm going to go somewhere else.
Sure.
Because it seems like...
Or you at least go to your phone and make sure that you're paying a fair price immediately for competition.
And that's with everything, though.
Right.
Everything. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, if you're going to give someone a price, you better make sure that, you can justify that price.
So information is very easy for consumers, and that's
right.
where
I mean, you can compare prices, Tommy, on your phone.
That's exactly.
Right?
You can't see me, maybe Kevin, but I'm sitting here literally with my
else.
hand up exactly where it's you're looking right at your phone. It takes you 2 seconds to know where is the fair market for anything you're paying for, and that's where retailers have to.
Right. The other thing I liked about Target, comparable digital sales. Up 32%.
Now,
it was about 4% of their sales in previous quarters. So that means maybe, 5 1/3, 5.5%, something like that, if they went up 32%. So that percentage keeps growing.
That's a big number.
Target I mean, think about it, though. Only 4 or maybe 5 1/3% of their sales are digital. That's where they can grow.
Sure,
that's where some of these retailers can grow.
And Target has a good deal. They have that red card. I don't have one, but I know people that do. And if you have that red card, I think you get like a free shipping. You could see how that could develop into a prime type. Yeah.
And I think what we've been talking about, it's all brand awareness now too, because the reality is that. Like we used to walk to the mall, let's say 10 years ago, whatever that was, right? Well, now we just use Amazon, but probably in 10 years from now, there'll be like 5 or 6 that we use that are just as easy, maybe.
Yeah, no, I understand.
And this is what the war is about right now, right?
Right.
And Victor Jones and I were having this discussion right before, or early this morning in our meetings. If these like Walmarts and Targets are going to turn into distribution centers, each one, they've got to change their stores around.
Yeah.
Because I used to work at Jewel. Those back rooms in these stores are not meant for storing a lot of product.
Okay.
It's like overstock.
Wow.
That they really, that stuff comes off the trucks and it goes right on the shelves.
Yes.
So if they're going to start storing and distributing from there, they may have to change their stores around a little bit. It'd be an interesting question how they're going to evolve into distribution centers if these stores are really going to do that.
Logistic.
Well, what's so interesting about what you're talking about, Kevin, right? Warehouse space across the country is going up dramatically. When it is. Amazon's driving a lot of it. The pot business is driving a lot of it in the states that it's legal.
Sure.
Okay, but this pot here that you're talking about could drive the most of it.
Sure.
You know,
you can see how you
distribution centers start cutting into actual square footage of floor space in a store.
Yeah,
it would make sense, right? You don't need 15 items on the floor anymore to look at, where you just have one item and everything's getting shipped. Exactly.
Right, and that's what I'm going to be looking for. How these stores keep adapting. Think about it. If Target's at a little over 5% of their digital, what if it goes to 10?
I know.
What do they do then?
Yeah,
be a game changer, right?
Yeah,
right, exactly. So that's the stuff I'm looking at because I think that the death of the brick and mortar retail is way overdone.
Yeah, no doubt.
I don't think I think they can weather this storm. These retailers, they all have enough money to weather this storm, but can they change quick enough?
Yeah, no doubt. Listen, folks, right here, 11 to 12 Eastern Standard Time, going to cellphone, TFNN.com, hit Tiger TV, you're going to get some HD quality video. Kevin, have a great one, a safe one. Of course, we look forward to the show at 11 o'clock.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
Thanks.
Have a
Thank
great
you.
day.
Stay right there, folks.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date active trading information that that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now up 66. You got the Nasdaq up 12. S&Ps are up 6.5. It's Wednesday, and it's oil day.
It's FOMC minutes day, too, but we're going to jump into oil. I know.
And
I only say that because we got so much going on, it seems, every day.
If you haven't test drove the Nadex platform, great time to do it. Come over to our website at TFNN. Hit the banner, bring up the exchange to put $25,000 of paper money into your account, and you can walk along with us as we trade these defined option contracts.
So we jumped in here already. We're looking at the 11 a.m. spreads right now.
Yeah.
Looking at crude oil, September contract. Right now we're trading at about 47.70.
Okay.
Let's pull up the chart and just get a feel for kind of where we traded this morning. So below 47.50, maybe 47.80.
Yes, it got a good pump up last night with the API numbers.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, no, I'm just trying to find even where, because there it is. Yep, right there.
Yeah. So,
yeah, it looks like that jumped from about 47.50, maybe 47.81. And what was there, a draw of like 9 million barrels, I think, something like that. So 47.70, call it right now. We jumped to the 11 a.m. spreads. We're always looking for maybe the floor and the ceiling, right, to match up. So here our option will be 47.50. Not that bad. Would be 18 cents in the money to the positive side. Yep. So you'd have 18 cents of intrinsic value to the positive side. Let's just see how much that lines up for. So here's our bullish one on the left, 47.50 to 49. Let's find. And there's our bearish one, 47.50 down to 46. We'd be selling the bearish one. That's out of the money, so that's $9. And would be buying the bullish one with about 18 cents of intrinsic value for 28. So you're looking at $37. A little bit of a bullish trade here, right?
Yep.
Which
I'm bullish.
Works out well then, totally. So let's just jump real quick to the 12 o'clock, see where we're lining up. Okay, this is interesting. So 12 o'clocks are a quarter off there. So 47.75 is where they align. Now that's much closer to the point. Now, if you want to have a little bullish trade, the 11 o'clock might be nice. We have marginal bullish trade. This one is actually lining up much closer to just straight volatility because you're getting in right at each one.
Yeah.
So again, here's our bullish one, 47.75 up to 49.25. And here's our bearish one, down $1.50 from there. We're selling the bearish one. We're buying the bullish one. And this is lining up at 39. Now, what's interesting here is that...
Ooh. Yeah, that is interesting.
That's the 12 o'clock too, right? So you get a full 90 minutes as opposed to just 30 minutes.
And that's only 2 cents more.
Not bad. And
but you don't have, it's strictly volatility.
And it's kind of nice. And sometimes that's where they line up even nicer, where you're paying for no intrinsic value.
Right.
All you're paying is premium, and that kind of is what allows it to be a minimal risk on that trade. So 39, you're looking at 39 cents for both legs of it, 90 minutes. Let's just get a feel. Let's see if we jump to 230s, where they line up. Okay, so here's 47.50s. So let's compare. Yeah, let's compare if you want to get. Now these are $3 spreads too.
Yeah.
So you got 47.50 up to 50.50. There's our bullish trade. This one has intrinsic value, so that's going to cost you 40.
Yeah.
And here's the one to the negative side, $3 down. This one's going to be slightly out of the money. And there's our 14. Now here's interesting. So 56. Yeah.
You know what's interesting about that?
Great. Now we have all our options laid out. Go ahead.
Well, because you get FOMC at 2 also.
Totally.
Yeah.
You never know what's going to happen.
No, you don't.
And that's not bad in terms of 54. You're looking for 54 cents.
And how much, in the bullish side of that, we had
so
30,
this one,
you had 36 cents bullish already, intrinsic value, right?
25.
25, okay.
Yeah. Right now we're literally on the dot 47.75, and these start at 47.50.
Okay.
So that's why the bullish one, and what's nice is you can see the bullish one's 40.
Yeah.
25 cents of that's intrinsic value.
Right.
So about 15 is premium.
Yeah.
Well, you go to the negative side, you have no intrinsic value, so it's a similar premium, about 15.
Let me bring up that chart for a second.
Okay.
So CLU7. Interesting. Okay, so
interesting.
It came down. You had light volume.
Are we going back up to that 50-50 mark?
I think so.
Hey, that's your full $3 expansion right there by 230. Make it happen.
Right. So right there is 48.35. That's good enough too.
Where are you looking for? That's the low of that.
That's the low of the bar from last week.
I was just that was the low of that. Sure.
Let me pull this up.
Yeah, because 48.35.
Oh, now look at this. Oh man, this kills me. Oh no, that's a positive there this morning.
9 o'clock.
That was positive this morning. That popped yesterday. Boy, it needs some action, but let me pull the USO up for a second. Okay, the USO came back. We get some decent volume up there. Came back with light volume, fills that. I'm gonna go with the 230. Let's do the 230.
I
do
thought
one
you
of
were.
each. Yeah, it's you get two different things happening.
Well,
here.
when you mentioned the Fed too, and it's oil, it's not like it's gold, right? Gold will be much more, but you just don't know. With API last night, with EIA today at 10:30,
so that's going to cost me $54, right?
$54. So we'll just make sure we line it up again. Still, we're trading about 57, 47, 74, and you're going to have a little bit of a bullish.
Yeah.
Bias here because you already have intrinsic value to the upside. So you're buying the bullish one, $39.
Yeah.
I'm going to fire that out. You want to do one of each?
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got, there's one. So 230, one. Make sure. And then we just go over, open position. There we are. We're bearish, right? -1 going down from 47.50 to 44.50.
Yeah.
Bullish one from 47.50. Yeah. And you're looking at about, we got in 39 plus 14. So $53.
Okay.
So call it even with commissions. You're looking at $55. So you need 55 pennies away from 47.50. So almost, 48 to 47. Somewhere that's where your break even comes in. And you got till 2:30, man. That's the fun part.
No, there's no doubt about
Some
that.
defined risk with. We're approaching almost 4 hours of oil action on a day where you got EIA, on a day where you had a pop on API last night. So we'll see.
And the meeting.
And the meeting hanging over it all.
The minutes, folks, are going to move, I suspect, the dollar at least, with dollar and commodities.
Definitely.
We'll see where that shakes out.
Definitely.
877-927-6648. Let's go take a look at the strength versus the weakness inside the Dow Industrials. So inside here today, strength is Home Depot. That's putting 17 points positive. 3M 7, United Technologies 5, Boeing 5. Taken away from it, Chevron
Interesting. Oil.
-7. United Technology. United Health 3. That's nothing, man.
And Apple barely off 15 cents.
They're all positive. Inside the NDX 100, what do we have? Inside the NDX, leader out there is Biogen, up 1.9%. Now, there's not many. These aren't big numbers compared to how we normally look at them.
Sure.
Micron Tech's up 1.8. Mylan's up 1.8.
I was just going to say, we've been coming into earnings, too, where we always have, and so that's going to might change a little, where there's always been some big mover of 10, 15%.
Totally.
Yeah.
Amazon is down 0.8%.
They're getting tweeted at this morning.
Yeah, exactly. Right. They have a hard time with bringing down Amazon.
I agree. Good luck.
Amazon.
Right. Don't get
so Amazon right now employs 382,000
That's
people.
amazing.
Yeah, exactly. There's not many companies that employ 382,000
Especially when you
people.
think about how efficient they are with those employees, probably. In terms of their facilities are so efficient to be able to use those people with the automation they have with those packages. Whew.
Intense.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at some of the higher volume stocks out here. Urban Outfitters, we were talking about that. That caught a bid. That's up 360.
Snap getting another positive day.
Yeah, Snap's up 35 cents, hitting $13. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. We're going to be coming back with those oil numbers for you. Dow Industrials right now up 72. Nasdaq's up 12. S&P's are up 6.5. We are going to be right back. Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you like it does me, visit everbank.com/TFNN to find out what they can do for you. Again, that's everbank.com/TFNN. Visit them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen live during those shows and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video, giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome, folks. Let's go take a look at these numbers here now. So,
crude oil inventories fell 8.94 million barrels. Barrels. Gasoline inventories rose 21,999, and distillate inventories rose 701,000 barrels. And it looks like the Bloomberg estimate we had in here, and let's see if we can find it, right? Bloomberg terminal users were not feeling nearly as bullish as the API. Their survey indicated expecting about a 5.5 million draw. So we saw almost a 9 million draw. And like you said, pretty similar to the API number, 9 million draw. And we'll see where that jumps around. So less, and that's why probably you saw that spike up initially. And kind of hanging where we were, that 47.75. Hey, we'll see what happens. Fortunately, you got both sides of that trade, so
right.
We just need some action.
And I have, so I got 53 cents at risk. Right?
Correct. Yep, 53 cents.
On each side of that 47.50.
Right, that's the combined for both of them.
Right.
So 47.50.
So I do not want it to close at 47.50 at 2:30 this afternoon, folks.
I mean, the only thing I would say is that, getting this type of price spread in a 5-minute bar is probably good when you have volatility on both sides. In terms of getting a full 50 cents already from up to down within literally the minute and 50 seconds from the news. So.
Right, because we got the almost 48. And now you're at 47. Well, you were
below 47.60.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah. So we'll see where it shakes.
We'll see where it shakes
Market
and bakes.
digesting that news.
And
but draws all around, right? I mean, we'll see. And still, oil can't get the boost.
No,
there.
that's right.
It's like last night it got a boost, but it only got a boost up to where it just was, and then it kind of pulled back, and then it came up. So we'll see.
When I look at that,
there we go. Just so even the median estimate was even less than that. Median estimate was 3.3 million.
Yeah.
Survey in Bloomberg was 5.5. But yeah, so crude minus 8.9, Cushing crude plus 678. You have that PAD 3 minus 7.2. Look at gasoline, barely up 22 versus an estimate of a decline of 900. Yeah, distillate up 702. Let's just slide down. Just looking at some of those. U.S. fuel demand fell 0.26%. Interesting, coming into August. Yeah, ethanol imports. And there's that bar. After a knee-jerk reaction higher, it's pulling back a bit, as we all saw in those charts.
Yeah, no doubt. And if we take a look at this, so we pull this up. What I'm looking at here is that this, we still have.
I know you were checking this out during the break, getting ready for that news.
Well, what it hasn't done. I mean, it pulled back into where.
Okay.
It's strength from the 25th.
July 25th, sure.
Yeah, and it has these high volume highs up there at 43. So.
Sure. Hey, 50.43. That would be a sweet spot today, man.
That ain't gonna hit it
Just
today.
leave 7 pennies on the table. That's it.
Yeah, totally.
Hey,
totally.
Never say never, man.
No. Yeah, if we go
not in the commodity market recently.
No. And if you take a look at the USO, so the USO, this is the ETF for the oil fund.
Yeah, quite a drop there.
That popped up to 985. Now went to 974. Now it's at 976. Now if it stays right there, that's going to be pretty good because, bottom line is that there's not much stopping this to go to $10 because of the way that it came down 2 days ago. So
sure. That's only Monday, right? The high. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to jump back to see because this thing in 60 seconds after that news comes can move quite a bit. Yeah, so kind of hanging down at the lower end of that range from where it popped. But we'll see. Okay. You know what? That's good that you have so much time at least. Because when it jumps around for those first 5-10 minutes, it can definitely still expand from there. But
yeah, no doubt. So let's go inside the GDX, see what we have happening, because what we are going to have, we're going to have some good action inside this gold market out here at 2 o'clock.
Definitely.
What we had yesterday is that you're pulling back in, you pulled back in, you had lighter volume in the pull back in. 34 million shares going into 46. Now, what you don't want to see out here today is this, basically popping with, 35 million on the way up.
Okay.
And this is a lot harder to gauge. What happens to the GDX, folks, is that at the end of the day, a lot of the volume comes in.
Sure.
So it's not like you can gauge it during the day.
Sure.
It really has to do with it. So
yeah.
Let's go to the ABX, because what we can do with a couple of the individual ones, you can gauge it. So ABX yesterday, that pulls back light volume, 5.8 million. You're at 1.7 now, you're going sideways. That's the largest weighting inside the GDX.
Yeah.
Newmont's the second largest weighting. And, you know, Newmont, you're popping today on... Let's see, so we get 1 million shares there. We're down on 3.8 yesterday. Yeah, we need, well, it's only an hour in. We need more volume on that Newmont for sure.
Yeah, you might see some calmness ahead of those Fed minutes in the gold market and some of those equities.
Totally.
So volume maybe wait, but anything could happen between 2 and 4 o'clock.
Because it seems that there's some division inside the Fed right now as to who wants to go up, who doesn't want to go up.
Yeah.
Oh, see there, wait, look at that. This is interesting, folks. March went over 50% again this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, 57%.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah, and that was 48 last week.
Yeah.
The prior before it changed was 54.
50.
It was laying at 54. Remember for a while.
Sure.
Geppy's always the 48. Now you popped it, and more than likely Dudley was
Some
out there yesterday saying that. And he's a voting member. That he thinks that we're still. Well, what he said was still game for 2017 going up. So yeah.
So right.
that's a whole different dynamic because when you look at the Fed fund futures,
they don't agree.
No, that's like look at man. He pushed that December meeting up 41%.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's
so you're telling me there's a chance.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, we'll see. You know what? I mean, these are 5-minute bars. These are wide bars. Even if we missed that spike there, so that's good for that's good for volatility trades. We'll see where they shake out.
Yeah.
And what's nice in here too is that you're getting any value away. So right now, even you have $16, $17 of value if it expired right here, which is a losing trade, of course.
Right.
But you're only putting up 53. Not a huge.
No,
it's not an all or none type of trade usually.
Right.
Which is nice.
Yeah, we don't want a $53 trade be an all or none.
That's correct.
Yeah, no doubt about that. 877-927-6648. Now let's go over to Walmart. Kevin was talking about Walmart.
Yeah.
So
I think they might be tomorrow. He said, tomorrow early. He was saying after tonight. Either way, it's between the close tonight and tomorrow's open.
Right.
Yeah, tomorrow, 7 in the morning, bright and early, Walmart. Yeah, and after Target coming in well, be interesting to see where they shake out because, like Kevin said, they're not identical companies, and you see that with Walmart barely being up, right?
Right.
It's not like Target says the world's going well and Walmart follows. They have their own little dynamics.
They do.
Their own large dynamics, probably, really.
And remember, we were looking at these numbers yesterday. I mean, Walmart has not been growing.
Yeah.
Right.
They haven't been shrinking either, which we pointed out. Which
is
in
a
the
big
retail
deal.
space, I mean, imagine all the retail space they have, but they're kind of that same discounter. They have some of that at least. You know, where
and people love Sam's Club, but that's only $57 billion out of the $496 billion they take in. So Sam's Club's not going to save them. You know.
And
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. We have the Dow Industrials up 70, Nasdaq up 19, S&P's up 7.5. We're going to bring it back.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's Nadex.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to the Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. And we get the oil contract right now at 47.57.
Yeah. Tell it to pick a direction and go for it. That's what we're saying.
Totally, exactly.
Whatever direction it wants, just pick it and stick with it.
Because what you can do, just, I wouldn't do it just yet, but we're looking at this because it was a bullish bias trade. If I get another 20 cents on the way down, I could take that side off.
And you turn it into a directional trade, but hey, you can manage that trade, exactly.
Right.
Maybe you just don't see the type of movement that you want or whatever you want to do. Because right now, just both of them, that's your positional value in each one. So you can always take one side off if you just want to kind of switch that trade around, or you get the kind of action that you want.
And, folks, as you come over to our website at TFNN, we got a big night out here tonight. We got our man, Mr. Basil Chapman. Market rotation. And, you talk about doing both of these at the right time.
Seriously, man.
The first one was August 2nd, and you can get into both of these, by the way. The second one is tonight, hour and a half. Come over to our website, test drive his newsletter. You get that for a full month. You're going to get 3 hours of a great education.
Definitely.
Great newsletter every day for a month.
Definitely. And you instantly gain access to that first archive. He did an awesome job, 90 minutes on the second, 2 weeks ago. Tonight he'll be in there from 5 till 6:30.
When he was on Larry and I last night, right?
I saw. That was a great hour, yeah.
I was saying, it's a mind blower that the oil stocks are down and haven't gone anywhere.
Yep.
The bank stocks haven't gone anywhere, and yet the Dow's still at all-time highs.
What's picking it up? What's booing it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we'll find out tonight.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I know.
It says high price, it's the Goldman.
There's always been something.
There's always been something.
It is interesting how, whenever there's a few that suffer.
Exactly.
You have Target that picks it up today, right? Yeah. Isn't that, it's a weird deal of how, and Basil kind of went into some of that when he looked at, I think, Macy's. And that could be similar to Target, right? Where, man, they've gotten thrashed.
Right.
Well, maybe it's time, whereas some of the high flyers like Goldman and Amazon, if they pull back, maybe like the Macy's, Target, Walmart pick up the slack.
Yeah. And it can if we put I got all the Dow ones up there right now, and you can see, it's like what's taking it away too? Not much. Chevron,
not today. Yeah.
-7, United Health 2. Other than that, you're talking about Intel 1, Nike 1,
and you got Home Depot up, but off a tough day yesterday, which isn't true. It's like
17 points. Yeah. But putting positive in, 3M putting 6.
Yeah.
Look at this, the prices too, and this is what's important to wrap your head around, folks, is that the price structure, because that's how the Dow gets calculated. You're talking Home Depot 152, 3M 208, Travelers 129.
The price-weighted deal. Who came up with that idea?
I know.
It's I feel like in high school math, I would have said to the teacher, why would anyone choose a price-weighted index? That has no bearing on anything.
Yeah.
It really doesn't. You look at a company like Intel that's only trading at $35, they're never going to have the type of an effect that any of these prices will have. Meanwhile, I mean, can you just go to the description for Intel? What's the market cap on a company like that? Yeah, $168 billion company. But guess what? It's not a market cap weighted index.
Right.
You know, they're price weighted. How does that make any sense?
Right.
All right. Who do we got on the line? You know who we got? We got our man Tom from Plymouth. Tom, good morning.
Hey, what's happening, man?
Hey, good morning, Tom and Tommy. Hey, you know, I've been doing a little hunting around on this Bitcoin stuff, and I've come up with this Bitcoin investment trust, which, boy, I wish I bought a couple months ago.
Wow.
But I was wondering if,
no matter what you're looking at in the Bitcoin world, Tom, if you bought it a couple months ago.
yeah, we keep hashing it around, and it's like, geez, this thing.
What is the symbol again now?
So the symbol is GBTC, Great Britain Tomcat.
Yeah. So what? I think I brought this up yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. This is.
That's not.
Okay. So watch this. This is really cool, folks. Okay. Yeah, I was talking about this yesterday afternoon,
Okay.
Tom.
Okay.
So check this out. This is really important to wrap your head around, folks, okay? So the Bitcoin Investment Trust, open-ended grantor trust based in the United States, sponsored by Grayscale Investment. It is invested exclusively in Bitcoin and derives its value solely from the price of Bitcoin. Now, this is what I really want you to pay attention to. The trust objective is for the net asset value per share to track Bitcoin's market price. So what has happened is this. This got real hot in the last 2 weeks, okay? Because if we look at the volumes, what you're going to see is that, you know, they were doing 50, 60,000,
Sure.
shares. All of a sudden, last week, 95,
Sure.
80.
Yep.
This week, 141, 127.
Sure.
Okay, so what's happening here, folks, is this. Let me show you something. This is like sick. So the net asset value, and this is, what ends up happening is that I know a lot of you knows about net asset value because we talk about it in the aspect of ETFs,
Sure.
making sure you don't buy them over net asset value. Well, here, watch this. The net asset value of this, the price of the stock is $715. The net asset value is $384. There's an 85% premium on this today. Yes, last night when I brought this up, there was a 76% premium, okay?
My face is making faces because it's like, does not compute, right?
It's heavy. It's heavy. This is the sad part about this, okay? This will come back at some point to...
It has to match the net asset value eventually, right?
That's correct,
Yeah.
okay? And what has happened is that it got so hot so fast, okay? They only have so many shares out there.
Sure.
People are willing to pay for it, and they don't realize, I'd say, Tom, what's happening. You see what I'm saying? Now,
Absolutely.
It's a heavy scene, man. It took me last night. So when I brought this up last night, I was live on the air, and I kept looking at it. He says, no, I'm
What
looking,
am I looking at?
I'm looking at something wrong.
Right.
I'm looking at something wrong.
Yeah.
But then I pulled the rest of it up, and sure, that's exactly what's going on. So don't touch it, man. And I wouldn't trade it either, because what happens is
Thanks
this.
for straightening my head out, yep.
Because intraday, there's a couple others that were like this, like in the silver market. We had one of the large silver sponsors. I forget the name of it. Does he even know the name of it? That used to trade at like 20% premium value, and then it would get crushed in the middle of the day sometimes, down to 5.
Sure.
I mean, and it was in that case, it was the actual sponsor that says, okay, I'm gonna put more shares out. It was a no-brainer because all of a sudden, great. I'm gonna suck that premium out.
Yeah, and when you look at the total assets, 719 million. That sounds like a lot, but that's really not a lot. As in, if some big Wall Street trading firm said, you know what, let's put this to the test and see if they can really withstand the pressure of selling to the net asset value here. So I mean, that's not a lot of money to influence the total assets of a fund that's that far away from net asset value.
And that's exactly who'll do it.
Right. No,
there's gonna be a fund. There's gonna be someone that says,
it's all
you know
driven.
what?
I was just going to say from supply and demand. So this will trade as high as it trades as people come in and bid it up. But eventually that's what it's worth.
Check out what a beautiful trade is there, too, if you had enough early bread, which the big firms do. You turn around, you sell and then just buy the Bitcoin.
Right.
That's all you have to do. And you're going to make the spread in it.
It'll eventually come.
If it's a year and a half,
right. You
if it's
just
2 months.
If you can withstand the heat. Right.
Yeah,
no, right.
It's going to be whatever it is. You know what I mean?
No,
but that's a no-brainer because all you're looking for is come into the spread. Now, what's going to get interesting here, Tom, is that inside the option market, we are going to have options on Bitcoin. Now, the day that happens, let me tell you something. That's where you could go wild on this.
Sure.
You could say, okay, I'm going to buy the option out.
Some defined risk.
Defined risk.
There you go.
you go on the other side of this and say, okay, I'm going to sell it, and that, so a certain amount of time, you'd have that trade on. Now, you'd have to close it off at that time if it didn't work, but that would be a cool trade.
Sure.
That's in September, correct?
You know what? It's supposed to be quick, so you know it's not going to be that long. I mean, we'll find out when they're coming up, but cooking, brother.
All right, take care, guys.
Thanks, Tom.
Okay. Isn't that wild, man?
That is. And look at shares outstanding, only less than 2 million shares.
I know.
Oof.
Yeah. Stay right there. Tommy and I come right back.
Yeah.
Are China A shares hot or not? If you trade China A shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A share bull and bear ETFs. China A shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge, heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has put together the finest programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 8 hours a day, starting at 9 a.m. as Larry Pesavento kicks us off with Trade What You See. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN.com, educating investors. Learn how to trade options with Swim Lessons. Brought to you by TD Ameritrade. Think or Swim. Next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. Now, we have Tucrium wheat fund up, so we can show you the difference on, net asset values, and how, basically funds, they're supposed to be able to try to stay the net asset value as much as they can.
Yeah, and we just wanted to pull up a fund that might even be a smaller fund that could differ as it's, don't look at the SPY. The SPY is going to be right next to where it's going to be, of course. But, you got a smaller fund, $54 million, still decent, 8 million shares outstanding, and look at the net asset value right now. Net asset value as of yesterday, 672. It's at 668. You're talking about 0.3%. That's what makes sense.
Right.
What would you say right now if this fund had a net asset value of $672 and it was trading at $13?
Right.
And that's what's going on in that other fund.
Exactly.
It is.
Exactly.
That was a good education for everybody, for sure.
So that's a big number. Let's go take a look at this oil contract, see where we're at with oil right now.
That's the one. Go there, and then we'll jump over, and then jump back to Nadex.
Okay.
Yeah, so tell it to cooperate, man. 47.56.
I don't want it staying at 47.56.
Definitely not.
I have 6 pennies left out of 53.
Yeah.
Okay.
And again, you know, when you make these 230 trades,
Oh, look at that. See, they paid attention. Wow, what happened here?
timing is everything,
this.
man. We
That's
we
hilarious.
picked a nice 15 seconds.
And if you're in
to
your
put,
car, folks, it just went from 456 to 476.
47, 56 to, you know, you're talking about 30-cent jump in the span of 15 seconds. And what I was going to say, and it's almost not as illustrative, is that you had about $28, almost $24 in both, 10 in one, 14 in the other.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's not bad if you're trading for a huge miss. You know, you're only in there for a half hour. You could just take a 50% loss if you wanted to.
Right.
Not going to do that anymore, that's for sure.
That's all right.
Hello.
Oh my God.
Well, it's listening to us. That's nice.
It's going to. I got it till 2:30 this afternoon.
2:30. Not bad.
You stay right there, folks. We have swim lessons coming up, and of course, remember you can get us right on your cell phone, TFNN.com. Hit Tiger TV.
That's right.
Then Basil Chapman, Steve Rhodes, Dave White, myself.
And then
at 2 o'clock.
Basil live at 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock
Sign
tonight.
up there.
Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man.
Go get them, folks.
Basil Chapman will be giving a 2-series webinar Wednesday, August 2nd and Wednesday, August 16th from 5 to 6:30 p.m. Can sector rotation buoy the market into 2018? Each time the market feels it's ready to have a sharp decline, formerly weak sectors rally to hold the market up. This 2-webinar series will be free for Basil's opening call subscribers, and non-subscribers will also receive his daily newsletter for 1 month free as a trial subscription. Sign up for a 30-day free trial to Basil's daily newsletter, The Opening Call, and gain access to his subscriber-only webinar on August 2nd and Wednesday, August 16th from 5 to 6:30 p.m. Can sector rotation buoy the market into 2018?
Hi everyone, this is Basil Chapman, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at my webinar series.
To sign up for a 30-day free trial to Basil's daily newsletter and gain access to Basil's webinar, visit the front page of TFNN.com.